My name is Valur Thor. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Konvolut. We are going to change the way customers interact with the companies they do business with. But let's go a little bit back in time and think about how companies have been communicating with their customers for the past 50 or 60 years. We all know this. This is the typical way. It hasn't changed in many years. Face-to-face communication. It's effective, it's real-time, and it works. The only problem is it doesn't really scale. Then we had digital applications, internet, native apps, so forth, with lots of fancy buttons, and they're great. They work. The only problem is that if they don't have a button for your particular problem, you're stuck. You can't talk to it. So let's talk about how customers, your customers, really want to communicate with you. This is my daughter, Aurora. She's 16 years old, turning 17 soon. Like many others, she has her iPhone, her MacBook, and soon she will be driving a small Toyota. She needs frictionless services to handle ways of payment for paying for her devices and insurance for her car. Do you think she will go to your website, fill out a form, print out a PDF, start email communications that might last a couple of days, call you? No. I can assure you she will never do that. She thinks it's creepy. So what if we take modern technology and put it together with the way we normally communicate and interact? So that's exactly what we are planning to do. So with our solution, we are going to take the normal way we communicate and do it in a way that scales. Chat. We all use it. We communicate with our friends and family and might even occasionally communicate with companies we do business with. But we will add something more to it. We are adding now automation and authentication. Authentication is, you know who you are talking with. You can do that with national EID in many countries in Europe already. So we're taking the strongest authentication method and putting it into the natural way of communicating. So what we get then is a secure chat with authentication and ready for transactions. And by transactions, I mean you can actually do stuff, not only get information. Why? I'll give you a few reasons why this is a good idea. There's no waiting time. It happens instantly. There's a huge opportunity for data collection that is not possible in a closed app. This is text-based. It can be analyzed, so forth. And with machine learning, this will become even more powerful. It is the perfect communication if you do it right. Think of it as your super trained employee that is an expert in something particular. We all know this. You go into a company, you get, hey, I want to talk to the person that is really an expert in these type of products. And you talk to him or her. Because we know that 96% of your customers, they will never complain. They will just leave silently, uninstall your app. You will never know. And last but not least, there are huge cost savings here. We know already that online chat is the most growing platform within communicating with your customers. It just doesn't quite scale if you don't automate it. So we know employees are spending 4 to 7 minutes each time they're helping someone out with a problem. So we are talking on average around €1 per transactions. And these are happening thousands of times every week in a medium-sized service company. The way we're going to do it, our team has already been working on a rule-based digital assistant and successfully implemented in a few companies for the past 2 years. But right now, we recently added strong eID authentication. In Iceland, we're using our national eID, but we have around 25 European countries that we can hook up with in less than 2 weeks. We are also adding the ability to sign documents with strong signatures, just like we're doing now in banking in Iceland. This will be available for other service providers as well. So you can sign documents within the chat in just seconds. We will also add the ability to change payment methods. This is critical because we are talking long-term business relationships here, subscription-based, and so keeping that in place is of great value. And last but not least, we will collect the feedback and feed it back into the assistant, so we will always be learning and perfecting the communication. So what we have here, really, is personalized conversation, solving problems at scale. Our market are service providers who have a long-term relationship with their customers. And this is important. And we are focusing right now on finance, insurance, and telecom. In these types of companies, we know that in 2020 already, this is in 2 years, 25% of these customer support communication is going to be automated. And the growth rate in this market will be around 35% every year. So in order to make our platform more scalable and secure, we are looking for a seed investment of €500,000. We already have this running in Facebook Messenger, but we are now building a more secure and scalable platform and doing integrations with major business core systems. So we are on a journey looking for partnerships, and already this fall we will launch our first installation of this. So we have a team. It's been working for 2 years with passionate people in marketing, product, software development. Myself, I worked in 2 of the major retail banks in Iceland, and in one of them I launched the first mobile banking app here. We are already working with customers and are excited about our partners. So we are taking the fastest growing digital channel today in customer support and making it more scalable and secure. Thank you.